about a couple weeks ago, I had the guys put up these question marks all over the building. And I wanted you just to start asking yourself, what are these questions? What are these questions? And let me just tell you what these question marks are about. Man, it was maybe 10 years ago. I heard of a pastor that did something like this. And I just felt like right now is an opportune time for us as a church to do this. This is what I want to challenge you with. We're talking about being saved to serve. We are here to bring the love of Jesus outside. He's the hope of the world. Did you notice in almost every song we sang this morning, we ended up singing about the hope? God is our hope. He is our hope. We need to take this hope outside of the church and into the community. And so how can we do that? I'm thinking, God, how can we do it? Well, I just started getting this vision, this thought. What if every person who calls Pathway their home? You know, you all don't show up on the same Sunday. If you did, man, we'd have no space for all of you. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. But we have like 330, 40, 50, 300 and some people that call this church their church. You ask, where do you go to church? Oh, I go to Pathway. Now, if you all showed up on the same Sunday, we'd have issues. But here's the deal. Even if we just say 300 people, get a vision. What if 300 people between now and the end of October would get a vision to ask one simple question everywhere they went? Can I pray with you about something? You're sitting down to order, and you just ordered your meal. And the waiter's there. They say, okay, is there anything? Okay, I'll get that right in. Oh, wait. In just a minute, we're going to pray over our meal. Is there anything I can pray with you about? The person, you lay your cup of coffee and your donut on the thing at the gas station, and you're getting ready to pay, and is this all? Actually, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, this is all I want to buy, but I want to ask you a question as I'm paying, because I know there's people behind me. Is there anything I can pray with you about? They're going to be like, whoa. You know, I had a friend of mine a couple weeks ago. I told them we were going to do this. I spilled the beans to him before I spilled it to you. I told him, we're going to try this. And so he tried it. He Facebook messaged me about 2 weeks ago. He said, Scott, I did it. We sat, and he was at a business lunch thing, but he before the waitress, I said, hey, by the way, we're going to pray over a meal in a minute. Can I pray with you about anything? And the gal started just kind of share. Well, yeah, just kind of share. The gal walked away crying. She was so touched that someone really cared enough. So, you know, what is this going to do? What is this going to do? Hey, first off, you ask this question, is there anything I can pray? Is there anything I can pray with you about? First off, what if you pray and God actually answers? I mean, is that not why we pray anyhow? Prayer is more than just an exercise of Christianity. There's faith involved. And what if you pray? One day we did this, and I was at a lunch with one of you guys, and we prayed over our way. Said, well, I live over in South Bend, and I'm working here in Middlebury, and so we prayed. What if God did something miraculous? I'm pretty sure that waiter that we had didn't know Jesus. But what if that day suddenly some way to live here in Middlebury opened up for that guy? I mean, just begin to just get a vision for over 300 people, blitzing this whole community, this area with this one question. Hey, here's my library book. I'm going to return it. Sorry it's late. Here's my fee. But before I take off, even if you have to blame it on me, blame it on the church. Listen, my church is doing this thing. My church is doing this thing, and can we pray with you about anything? Is there anything I can pray with you about? And my guess is, I've done this a few times already, but my guess is you're not going to have anyone deny you the opportunity to pray. Some may say, you know what, no, get up. And that's fine. Just shake it off and move on. That's all right. That's their loss. But let's be the church that prays. Let's be the church that loves our community to death. I mean, it's just like, we're just going to keep praying. And who knows over the next few weeks what testimonies are going to come as we begin to serve like Jesus, as we begin just to serve our community in prayer.